Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Let's try and make a paradox again. Paradox. Paradoxes. Oh no, it stopped responding. Speedrun. Woo, woo, leg. Okay. We good? Okay. Hello.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Sonascal diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
Whoa, the game is not happy about existence at the moment. The game's like, no, whatever you're trying to do, stop it. I can't get through this door before I have this.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
I don't think I can get it big enough in here. Nah. Oh well. Do this, that'll work. You graduated! Congrats! Wow. You did it! Fresh brain? Slightly fresh brain. Slightly fresh brain. Why is it lagging so badly on OBS? What is going on? Ah. Congrats on graduating, Helium, though. And I have a slightly fresh brain. I did it.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
Oh, that's fucking blinding.
Please overload for dream explosion. Exclusion dream overcall frame.
Yeah, everything's fine here. There's a traffic cone. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Mirrors. Mirrors everywhere. Oh, there we go. Will this be as trippy as Outer Wilds ending? Probably not. Just remove that real quick. Whee! Oh, Glenn.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream.
You had a
I
dream.
found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Just make everything align with what you see it as, and then it's fine. Deception. It's not a reception, it's deception. Free from school, motherfuckers. He's been let out, whatever will we do? Hip, skip, hip. Is it snow? It's like rocks. It's like snowy rocks. Ow. That's loud. Ooh, thunder loud. I love walking through corridors. That's my favorite. Erase me, relax and relax it. Minerals, female toads. Down we go. Right, okay. Fire alarm. Is there many, yeah, I can see this being a secret hellscape. Is there like, is it fairly puzzle heavy, or is it just, mostly fine? Oh, I got a savey save. Sorry, it looked like the game was lagging out of my review. My review? My, peripheral vision. My review vision. Hmm. Well. It's mainly the issue where I don't know what I can interact with and what I can't, so I just sort of stand up going, I don't, like, what's fine, what's not fine? I don't know. Also, I'm sorry if the stream looks really laggy. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. It's like completely fine on my screen, it's just not on OBS. I don't know what's happening there. I'll have to look up that issue of... because it's an odd one. Can I grab a light? No, I can't. Wander around in a square. Think shadows. Yeah, okay. It's like a chapel. little marriage chapel. Looking into windows in this thing is always like, oh, am I gonna look like an idiot because I walked into a window? Yay.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
And maybe it's not a good idea. Just maybe it's not a good idea. Wee, wee. That's a big light switch. Up. Oh. Oh yes. I see. Well, I have to... I didn't. I woke up at 4:30 today. I'm so dead and tired after being hyperactive all day. So I'll head to sleep soon. I hope you sleep well. I hope you did have a fun day. Even if it was chaotic. Oh, loopity loops. Looping spaces. I see. Hang on a second. Sorry, my keyboard's like really far up on my desk. Yeah, you can, with the glasses you can actually see. Wow! Now I don't have an excuse for being bad at puzzles. It's so shiny. They must, like, wax the wood, like, regularly, because it is so shiny. It's always the question in these sort of things of, like, what am I missing? What's the bit of detail I cannot see? I can't grab anything there, nor here. The whole chapter is about not assuming the way it looks. I understand. But also, what? Oh. I see.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged.
That's not very
After all,
encouraging.
if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. Oh, big coolers. What if I... Does anyone know how to play chess? those aren't in the right spot, but it's fine. Oop. Oh, wait, I see. Quantum moon vibes, yeah. I see. Ta-dun! Quantum, like, the whole quantum mechanics and everything very much works on perception and everything, so it makes sense on why they are both, fucky. Yeah, so that does nothing. Well, I had a thought there, now I don't know. Oh, you would not want to be in a dark room playing this though, you would be blinded. Perception. Drop it on my head. Nope, okay, that didn't work. It's weird, because the little portal does odd things. Can I walk around the wall? No, okay. So we can't get up to that door. Nope. Oh. That did work. Haha. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? What the fuck? Oh no. I'm so glad I didn't continue yesterday. I would have died. Oh no. I'm falling through the alarm. Oh, The alarm is bleeping. It is 8 a.m. Wakey wakey. I'm awake again. And I'm dead again. What?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Oh.
You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
Well, that's life, isn't it?
But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
Okay. Ah, the chill room. Why would they be like, so we wanted to induce a panic attack to...
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Bit of an odd therapy there.
You'll be back in the real world, and some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
Superliminal. Clappy, clappy, clappy. That's an odd therapy. I don't know how many therapists would be like, yeah, so like induce panic attack. And then you'll work, yeah, then yeah. It'll go great. The music is great in this game. If nothing else, the music is great. Yeah. I feel like the message of the game, well, I do think it's a very good message and stuff of like, you don't need to keep repeating the same things. You can just, if you just stop being scared that you'll fuck it up, you'll be fine. I think it's a good message, but also like, can face adversity and you'll get through it, yeehaw. I didn't feel frustrated in this game at all. I felt very confused at some points, but I never felt frustrated. It was more like, what the fuck am I meant to do? None of the puzzles went on long enough, where it was sort of that moment where you go, no, like, what do I do though? I would say, thanks for dreaming. I would say that, yeah, overall, I would say if you have anything akin to motion sickness at all, or, visual issues with that sort of trippy imagery, don't. You do not want to play this game. You will die. Yeah, it goes through its themes quick. Doesn't stick to certain puzzles for too long. Yeah. I feel like the message, while it gets across, it's like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's not one of those messages where I'm like, oh. I think it's a good message and stuff, but I wouldn't say it's never before seen. Never before seen. Didn't know that could happen. Oh, we have extra mode. Very fun. Yeah, so we can go through and find the collectibles now. I feel like, yeah, I do feel like the issue with the message, though, is that, oh, didn't mean to do that. I do feel like the issue with the message, though, is that it's also slightly, do you like some photosensitive warnings? Just let the music play in the background while I talk about the game. 'Cause it's only been 35 minutes, eh? I mean, I'm glad that I didn't try and push through it last stream. I probably would have just not been able to solve anything. It's a cool twist that all of it was intended and not something going wrong. Yeah. I think I'm having an issue. I think it's an issue, it's a me issue of, I'm gonna say it's an autism issue. Of like, my brain is going, yeah, that's a really cool, like, it's looking, if I look at it from like the literature point of view, I'm like, wow, that's a really cool thing that, like, yeah, this was meant to happen and stuff. But also the other side of my brain is going, that doesn't make fucking sense. Why would you induce a possible mental breakdown in your patient to get somewhere? That is actually done in real life, though. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. I mean, I had an issue a while back where I got locked in a toilet, like one of those toilets where there's no windows or any way out. I just got locked in. I could not get out. And then like, I was like a kid at the time. I was a child. And you know, that of course led to just, I couldn't I couldn't be in an enclosed room at all because I was terrified. If I could not find an escape route out of that room, I could not be in that room. Which of course my parents were like, that's bad. And then we went to this therapist who decided to basically do exposure therapy to it. But I could basically, they took me back to the site, like the site where I got locked in the toilet. I could not go into the building. I literally could not go into the building. Yeah, it wasn't until I went like completely non-responsive and dead that I completely shut down. It wasn't until I completely shut down that the therapist was like, okay, we won't do this today. So, you know, when I see things like this, I do get slightly like, bad. I understand that it's done and that, to some people it can help, but yeah, I did not enjoy the experience for me of having my trauma reactivated for fun. Yeah, I do. I think if I look at it from like a game thing and everything, I'm like, yeah, it's a good thing, and I understand everything, but also, I'm not. Let me make a thing clear that yeah, I'm not saying that what the games said or anything was bad. But yeah, yeah. Very understandable. A good therapist would have made sure that's not the case. Too bad there are bad therapists. Indeed. I've had many cases with bad therapists. I don't know what that's about, to be honest. Yes. Like the time where I couldn't go to school due to having panic attacks anytime I would try to leave. And then the dude, who wasn't a therapist, I may add, they decided to give me a social worker because they thought I wasn't mentally unwell. They just thought I was faking it. Thank you, New Zealand. Very cool. So yeah, they gave me a social worker, and then he was like, yeah, you're wrong. You don't have anxiety, you're wrong. You're wrong. And yeah, basically said I was faking it because I enjoyed being at home more. Gotta love social workers, don't you? Yes, I think we should just get rid of bad therapists. They should stop existing. Because it just gives the whole therapy a bad name. That's why I understand when people are like, no, don't do therapy, it's all bad. Because like, oh no. You just gotta find the right one. That's the main issue. Well, there's also the whole issue of you like actually want to get better, but like that's a different one. You may like the idea of getting better, but do you actually want to get better? But yes, I would say overall I enjoyed the game. I think how they dealt with the puzzles and the way to sort of ease the frustration of they're really short and you just keep on to the next one. That's really well designed. That's well done. Most people want to get better without changing anything. It's very human, indeed. Comfort is nice, and that whole thing of the devil you know is better than the devil you don't and stuff. Bye. But yeah, I think, yeah, the quick puzzle's well done. The message, good. The actual message itself is good. My issues with the way it's done is purely just due to my experience with that. And not having a therapist that would have, I'm presuming the lovely Dr. Glenn would have pulled someone out if they just like lied down on the ground and died. And yeah. The message of the game did resonate with me a lot stronger, but at no point I saw exposure to fears in any way. I was looking from the perspective that it would be horrifying. The message assumes that the patient we play here is purely suffering from bad self-esteem and other issues. Yeah, I think, as I said, that's why I say I think it's a me issue. I don't think the game, I think the way the game did it, good. I think that, yeah, I just can't remove the lens I am reading through, because that's my experience with this sort of, it reminds me of exposure therapy almost. I wouldn't say it is exposure therapy, but it reminds me of it. Which is it's an issue with art that you cannot remove everyone's lens and then just go, yes, there. I wouldn't say reading it in the way I did took away from anything in the game. I wouldn't say that it was bad. That, I saw it from this lens and it was bad. Yeah, I just think the issue was, the issue is mainly that the message doesn't resonate with me as much, because the main issues I struggle with go a lot deeper than just look outside the box. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, the whole lens thing of, if I'm sure that, My issue with this to a good degree is the typical way therapy is portrayed in media. The patient experienced this stuff, and then there's a nice message, and then he is solved, and that's frustrating for someone who knows the tears where the kid is to get better. Boy, I would love to get television therapy. Just, you went through this one experience, and now you're fine. You're fine now, yeah! But yes, that's also by no means the game's fault. Real therapy is incredibly boring and nobody wants to show that in media. Yeah, I would say a lot of games where you have a psychological message of things this is how it portrays anxiety and stuff, may be really good at getting across the message and the feeling, but how much it resonates with people will very much vary from person to person. Because if I was, for lack of a better words, a normal person, I was a normal person who hadn't been through anything. I hate the way I have to phrase this, but anything particularly bad. I just had a normal life, and then I was a normal human being. I didn't have any big trauma that happened or anything. I was just a little guy. I can see this game resonating much better with that type of person than it does with someone like me whose life just keeps throwing against the wall and go, you want to just take another punch to the face? But yes, I think That's not an issue even particularly with this game, it's just an issue with art in general. Which I would say this game would probably fall more under an art. It would fall under art to me, because it has a message and it has... Yeah, I was like that whole thing of, are video games art? Sometimes. Depends. Yes, because I think the issue is with anything where you struggle when you're trying to explain things. You have to water them down and make it into this one experience, and then it went, and then they were fine. Everyone was fine, nothing bad happened at all. Oh, one thing I am very interested to hear other people's thoughts on. You know, I don't know if it still happens, but you know, there was this thing that I didn't watch it at all, but there was like there was this dude, a licensed therapist, who did like a sit-down session with someone popular and then like streamed it. I'd love to know what people's thoughts on that are, because to me that's really odd. I wouldn't go so far to call it like dystopian or disgusting. I'm just confused by it. Like, the person agreed to it, so it's fine. They knew what they were getting into, but also it's really odd. It's like therapy reality TV. Reality sucks. It does indeed. But yeah, I find that really odd. I don't think it's harmful or anything. I just find it odd. I hadn't heard of that. That is odd. Yeah. Like sometimes you'll see people like crying on stream and stuff, and it's like, that's odd. I don't know what the purpose would be. I don't know. Like, that's the thing that also confuses me. Like, if you wanted to get therapy, why? You could have just done it offline. Like, even if you wanted to do it with this guy, like, it didn't need to be streamed. You also could have just made it a video or something, because, like, you know, some people have extremely touchy subjects, and, like, they may need to talk about it, but they don't want that on the internet, and you could accidentally bring that up, and then it would cause a thing. The best thing I can think of is destigmatizing therapy for people. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think that's the best... Yeah, that's the best reasoning I can think of. But yeah, if I got popular and I got approached with that sort of thing, I would just say no. Politely no. I'd feel like I was trauma dumping on the internet, and I would also not like people knowing everything about me. Yeah, I don't know, bringing up someone's, like, even if they're okay with it, bringing up someone's, like, traumatic experience on stream to me is really odd. It's sort of like, but other than weird entertainment, I see no real benefit. Yeah, like, I can see the harm, and I think that's, like, I don't think it's harmful in itself, but I do think it could be harmful. I think I would be slightly more okay with it if it was recorded, and then you could edit out things that, like, you know, you pushed over a line that you didn't mean to. There was no harm there, but that happens. But yeah. I think there's better ways to show the importance of therapy, and that people should get it. And I also think it's important to show that you don't need to be mentally ill to have therapy. You could just be a guy. You could just be a little guy. Because, yes, it's sort of this whole thing of if you go to therapy, there's this expectation that, yes, you have to be, like, mentally ill and sometimes, like, extremely mentally ill. So, I think we need more things of, like, dude went to therapy just because he was having a hard time. He's, like, fine. He doesn't have any, like, disorders or anything. He's just having a hard time. Because life is hard. I mean, I don't think, after the pandemic, I don't think anyone's completely mentally healthy anymore. I think COVID shot that in the foot. It's like, no. But yeah. Hee hee. Imagine you're just like, oh, I'll go check out like a superliminal stream. Oh, that looks good. She looks nice and stuff. I'll go check it out. And you go in and then it's just talks about therapy and it's like, what's happening? I do feel like my streams are not sometimes the best for general audiences. I can't help it. If I have a thought, I will talk about the thought. Me and my dad often end up having an entire podcast worth of discussions, and sometimes we'll end up talking about things like psychology and everything, and that's just the way it is. That's the way it be. I accept that I'll probably never be for lack of a better word, general audiences. I am not your normal streamer. I'm not like other streamers. I'm different. I'm different. I'm chaos. I'm a thing to deal with. You never know what you're getting with me. Yes. I think for me that, yes, streaming very much, I don't have a streaming personality, I just have a personality. Sorry. You know, like some people will be like, oh yeah, for streams I act more like energetic or something. I am copy pasted. Sorry. Like, I may seem different in real life, but that's probably more so because I act different in real life than I am naturally, so... But yes. I haven't said it on stream yet, but like, yay, happy Pride. Let's go. LGBTs. I'm so sorry, that sounded strangely straight. Ally. She's kissed a woman, but she's an ally. I am thinking about actually drawing something for it, but I don't know if I'll actually have time to do it. It's an entire month, but will I have time? Who knows? Yeah. I do want to do a karaoke stream soon as well. But I'm still, the cold, it torments me. Months go by so fast for real. Yeah. I don't know how it's already halfway through the year, to be honest. It's actually terrifying. I have so much stuff to do and I haven't done it. I have a genuine question, which I should probably ask when there's more people here, but I'm an idiot, so I must clarify that even though I call myself an idiot, I don't mean it in a demeaning manner or anything. I do just mean I am a bit silly sometimes, and I say silly things. But yes, with the debut, I am going to ask if you look at a VTuber, if you look at a streamer in general, if you look at someone and you're just going, you're like watching a VOD, you're going through, like visuals are important, of course, but also like what level of visual quality do you look for? Is it like, oh, it doesn't look like shit? Because I do feel like, particularly with like VTubers, there's like this like need to do like high production things, but I don't think we need to. Like, I have things I want to do because I want to do them, but that's different. Like, it does seem like you have like this whole thing of like, yeah, you need to make like this intricate lore video. You need to like do this, that, and the other. Like, but bro, do I need to though? Like, I think VTubing comes with different expectations than just normal streaming, to be honest. Because with a normal stream, it's not like, oh yeah, do you have the overlay? Do you have your 3 screens? Do you have a stinger? Do you have this? Do you have that? Like, with a normal stream, it's just like, are you an entertaining person? Yeah? Cool. Personally, there is no difference for me between a VTuber and a PNG tuber. It's exclusively a stand-in for a face. It's merely a tiny little puppet. That's all it gotta be. But yeah, I do feel like the VTuber community in itself, I do feel like the VTuber community in itself very much like over importance everything. Like, why is it like expected that after a certain period of time that one, you'd get a new model ever so often? I do it when I want to. I don't follow your rules. But like, that, yeah, you'll have like this high production value. You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. Well, I've gotten to an hour, so I can legally in stream now. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day, night, or evening. And I will see you on Wednesday as normal. The exception is that it is pretty neat if people do a lot with gadgets and fun stuff with it, that it's noticeable. Yeah! People have themed costumes and stuff, that is cool. Yeah. I've seen people who make like, have like their entire theme, like their shop, and then you'll like see other bits and bobs, and yeah, it's all very cool. But that feels different to me. That feels like a different thing, I don't know. But yeah, hope you all have a lovely day, night, or evening, and I will see you on Wednesday. Assuming I don't die. Bye-bye.